This is OJKH. We are continuing and completing Heavy Rain. Just make sure I get comments up a minute. Don't stop messing up now, do we? And we have got comments up again. Let's go! With that, headset's fine. Pressing on buttons. So, let's continue.
You're not responsible for those murders. I can prove it.
That changes nothing.
Hey!
Saving Sean is all that matters now.
Damn right! My wife left me to divorce me, seriously. Time to move on. Plus, he's been through a lot, seriously. He needs some loving. Ooh. Damn! He works fast! You're on the right track, we're getting a good ending. Thank you. Please don't show any nudity. Please don't. God. Could just mate. Ugh. Anyway, I'll have to block the screen with my hand. No, don't disturb her.
I've already wasted too much time. I've got to get through this last trial. She's the only person I can trust. But now I have to be alone to do what I have to do. Only one more origami figure. Then I find my son. Things might have worked out between us, if circumstances had been different. She's still asleep. No goodbyes, no explanations. I'll just leave before she wakes up.
Do the last trial. I cannot help you at the last trial, but I can after for a bit. What's this? Oh, what?
I should have guessed. All this time and I had no idea.
Ethan, what's the matter?
I thought I meant something to you.
Listen,
You're a pretty good nurse for a fucking journalist!
Oh, bro,
Ethan,
calm down.
I wanted to tell you, but...
What kind of article were you gonna write? My life with a serial killer? No. How I caught the origami killer. Maybe you'll get a book deal. I hope it was fucking worth it!
Ethan, it's not what you think.
You lied to me, Madison! All this time you fucking lied to me! I thought you wanted to help me, but you're only thinking of writing a fucking book!
God.
It's true. I'm a journalist.
I actually thought, like she said.
And I knew that you were the father of the boy who had disappeared, and I wanted to cover the story. But then I saw what you were going through to save your son. And I understood how much you love him. I wanted to tell you the truth, but I couldn't. I was afraid that you may not believe me. I was afraid that you'd ask me to go.
Well, technically did.
All I want is for you to find your son alive. And when it's all over, I want to be with you.
Ooh. I forgive you.
I'm sorry, Ethan. I'm so sorry. You're leaving, aren't you?
I have to find my son.
The last
I'm
origami
sorry.
figure. The last letters, then I'll know where Sean is.
Take care, Ethan. I can't lose you now.
I need to know, is this like an emotional game or not? This part is intense.
I need to find something to eat. Wait for me, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Now we gotta find his son. And I think I know where to start looking. I was so afraid he wouldn't believe me. Wrong move, idiot. I should have admitted everything earlier.
Right.
We'll find his son and prove he's innocent. I'll be able to help him now that he knows who I am.
Oh yeah, there's this.
I think I'm starting to fall in love.
Please?
Cops. They're looking for Ethan. It looks like a raid. Come on, what was the damn number?
207, 207, 207, circle.
Come on, come on. Pick up the phone.
Let's try anything after that time.
The cops. They're in the motel. You've got to get out of here.
Oh, what? Right, what's this? First trial I cannot help you with, but I can after that for a bit. Okay.
He's still on the move! Get him! He's making a run for it! He's on the balcony!
I like how the guy just stood there.
Whoa!
Oh.
Don't move!
Phil, mate. Oh my god, this is so bad.
It's over. On your knees. Hands behind your head. Easy, pal. Nowhere to go. You're surrounded.
Come.
Holy fuck!
God damn it, I thought it was going to be running on GTA 5. Or any GTA. Scott Shelby, private investigation. Anything on your mind, sir? Oh. I cannot help you now, till I say.
Lord?
I'm sorry, Scott.
You should have listened to me, Mr. Shelby. I told you to drop the investigation.
Your son is a serial killer. How many people does he have to kill before you turn him in?
Gordy has his faults, but he's still my son. You have no children, Mr. Shelby. You can't possibly understand. You leave me no choice. Your investigation is over. For good.
Oh, with that. Oh, what?
Shit!
Right, stay calm. Damn the pressure. Right. Right. I don't care if that's updated. Right. Next off. L1. Oh, wait there, I'm supposed to tire. No! Do not leave her. No! What the hell? Are you kidding me? You just left her? Seriously, you were out of... Oh my god! He's gonna die.
Bastard. I'm gonna kill you.
Why?
They're gonna pay for everything they've done. I'm gonna waste that cocksucker.
I did not. That's good. Missile one. God. Jesus, man, how many bullets do you have?
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot!
Fucking asshole.
Please. Oh!
What's the matter?
Lauren is dead! You fucking killed her!
Stop! Stop! I beg you!
Your idiot son killed all those kids, didn't he? He's the origami killer.
No! No! He's innocent! He's not a killer! Not a killer! Oh! Oh! Oh!
You're a fucking liar. Now tell me the truth.
No! No, please! Don't hurt me!
Last chance.
I don't know! I swear! I don't know anything! Oh! Oh! Stop! Stop! I beg you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything.
Begging will not help you.
Gordy always wanted his fun, you know. He wanted to be like the origami killer. He kidnapped that kid and he held him under the water for a little too long. It was an accident. An unfortunate accident. He just wanted to play. He told me everything. He was crying. He was so sorry for what had happened. Whatever he did, Gordy is my son. No one will miss him.
What?
That boy, Gordy killed. No one will miss him. He was street trash like so many others.
Oh,
You disgusting pile of shit.
let me kill him. Let me kill him.
And what about John Shepard? Why did you put flowers on his grave?
I own the construction site where he died. I never forgot. I've been putting flowers on his grave for 30 years.
John had a twin brother. What happened to him?
I don't know. He was adopted, I think. His mother should know. Her name is Anne. Anne Shepard. That girl, Lauren, she was just a whore. You'll forget her in no time. Come and work for me, Shelby. I'll pay you well. Be able to have all the girls you want.
Never say her name again. You hear me? Never.
My heart! My heart! Quickly! I need my pills. In that drawer, there.
Leave.
Shelby! Come back! I fucking order you! Come back!
He can die.
John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle. Only a few hours left before Sean Mars dies. Hope I'm not wasting my time. Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book. Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but It'll still please her, you know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Room 19. Where is that? Room 19. Where is that?
9.ยอมผ่านนานเอง Can I take the flowers? No. Oh yeah, I'm nobody. Okay. So, nothing.
Hello, Mrs. Shepherd.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepherd,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
Introduce.
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepherd. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
Mrs. Shepherd, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
Your other son, Mrs. Shepherd, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepherd. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Oh. Create the dog.
I love origami. But that's not my favorite one.
Hummingbird. The dog.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs, too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max? All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here. This woman might be the origami killer's mother. Must be some way to get her to remember.
I don't know why, but I just thought that she was just going to say, oh, this woman could be the origami killer.
It seems to be working. She's remembering stuff. Gotta find something else to show her. It'd take days, if not longer, to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then. Alright,
Okay.
no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
Alright, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
Slap her across the face there, and you see now.
Alright, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
Look in the drawers.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
Well, one of them didn't. Oh, that's messed up. Both hands, press X near drawers.
Her memory is coming back. Don't stop now. Just remember. You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
I saw some flowers outside. I'll be right back. Oh, hey.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Who is it?
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years and you're the first.
Oh, harsh.
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepherd?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family. I guess if her son was adopted, then she's the only one who could tell you about that. Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
Are these the orchids?
Show her things that take her back. She said she loved flowers. But what kind?
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
Okay. That is so cruel. I hate these people so much because... God. The last letter is 961 Rainbow Lane.
The last origami figure. The last trial. The last origami figure.
Oh,
the
what's
last
this?
trial.
I cannot help you now. Oh, wait there, what's this? How did I get a copyright claim? God damn it. Pause a minute. Right there. I have to sort this out. Lucky enough, like it's just easy, simple stuff. Nothing but just a few seconds. God damn it. Now I remembered why I put all of the sound on mute and that. So, whilst I'm doing this, oh my god, there's a few. So I'll have to put music down. Move, move, move. So what is it? So now what should happen is, now that I've done that, it should just be fine now, right?
The last origami figure. The last trial.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this vial. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the vial or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
Damn. So, I'm gonna kill myself for him. So that means so many lives have been lost.
Save Sean and die. Christ. He loses his father, but at least he's alive.
That is
Maybe
true.
it's the right thing to do. Poison. So, if I drink this, I'll be dead in an hour, and if I don't, I won't get the last letters. There's got to be another way. I can't kill myself to save my son. Kill myself to save Sean? That's ridiculous. I'll find some other way. I'm sure I can save him. There's no choice. I've got to do it.
I'm sorry
If
for
I
making
want to
these
save my
weird,
son.
but I want to get all of these over with.
The cameras. He must be watching me. Nothing to lose. I've come too far to stop now. Am I willing to die to save my son? 1 hour to live. Just enough time to save Sean. He could be lying. Maybe I'll die as soon as I drink this, and then no one can save Sean.
That's something where you have to willingly to. Oh god, I just got tricked, didn't I? Show me the last letters now.
The last letters have been sent to your phone.
I did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's coming to save you.
Right, here we go.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
Blake, You are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
Dude.
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous. It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
That is true. Right. Files. Analyze.
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall.
Geoanalysis. Right.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
Alright, so there's no geoanalysis for that. Right, clear that. Right, close. Are you kidding me? Continue. Right. Tire tracks. I have nothing. Why isn't there anything? Analyze. Selfish. Symbol of innocence. Right. We will figure this out. Right, geoanalysis. One certain location.
2 receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home.
Ooh, analyze it.
Ugh, that doesn't get us anywhere. The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely.
Right. That's good, that's good.
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
Nothing.
The sword was already in Paco's office. It's got nothing to do with the killer.
Nothing. Still the sword, I'm not trying to do that right there. Like, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the face of him. Oh, stop that. Like, CJ, I can't be bothered with that. No. There is something. I need to try and get his face. Why does it play that fast? Pause. Analyze.
Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere.
Whoa. Yes.
The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop.
Hey, stop that.
Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake. That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars.
Investigate further. There's only one.
There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone. Gotcha. He owns a warehouse on the docks. If I'm wrong, Sean Mars is dead.
Well, what happened to you? Oh, it was the kid.
Just hang on. Go on, hurry. I think the water's rising. I'm hurrying. I'll be right back. Mom's work is too far away. I'd never make it in time. Hold on, bro. I'll find someone. Then we'll come back and save you. Need to get help fast. John's gonna drown. John's gonna drown.
That's stupid.
Dad,
things.
I've gotta get Dad. He's the only one who can save John. Gotta move. This place is completely deserted. There's no one around to help. Gotta find someone. Dad, it's John. He found your butt.
Oh,
He's
get out of
dying.
here, you little pest. Leave me
You
alone.
gotta come, Dad. Come on, John's gonna die. John's gonna die.
Well, that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it? Go away.
Please, Dad, I'm begging you. John's gonna die. John's gonna
What
die,
did I
Dad.
tell ya? Scrap!
Please, Dad. You've got to save John. tried, John. I really tried. But he wouldn't come. Please don't die, John. Please. Don't forget about this, Scotty.
Oh my god. Hey, how's everyone doing? Oh, wait, what? I don't know, like, I just got in the taxi and just left. What place did you pick? God damn it, I can't remember. Did you drink the poison? Yes. No, is he the Oregon killer? No, he can't be, like, he's been working so hard to find him. Why?
should have informed the police. But I had no proof. Just the statement of an old woman who's lost her memory. The moment of truth. If Ann Shepard gave me the right name, the origami killer lives here. Let's hope he's not home. The killer might be here. I better be careful. If he's in his apartment, I'll pretend I got the wrong floor.
Alright, that's new action. That was unexpected.
And lost your touch, girl. The origami killer's apartment. There must be something that'll tell me where Sean Mars is.
What's new?
A cop's uniform. Always trust a cop. That's why children went with him. He was dressed as a cop. That's where the smell of burning comes from. Evidence going up in smoke.
Oh, what the? Let me check the outfit. Okay. That's hollow. Why did it make a hollow sound if there was a door there?
Shelby could come back at any moment. This is where he cultivated the orchids that he left on the chest of his victims.
Oh, that's nice.
Shit, it needs a password.
Incorrect. Orchid. Max.
Got it. Max. The name John gave to his paper dogs when he was a child. What the hell is that? An address. It's gotta be where Sean Mars is. Hurry. There's no time to lose.
So you found my little secret?
Oh my
It's
god.
over, Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Shut up! You don't understand.
There's one child left. There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
Get in there.
Dude. So he's the sadistic little freak who done that. I'm not checking it out, like seriously, that's obviously gonna be locked. Oh. But then Did you find out who the killer was for Norman? No, I actually can't remember. Oh my god. Oh, nah, bro. That's probably too high. Yeah. I didn't get access to anybody's computer. I just stick to the RE thing. Hey. Square X.
It's way too high. I'll kill myself if I jump. I gotta find something else.
No, don't jump. I actually thought I made a mistake on a pick. I thought I picked jump. Ah, we're there. Can I throw that out of the window?
It's way too high. I'll kill
Yeah,
myself
on.
if I jump. I gotta find something else.
Yeah, come on, come on. Don't jump. Can I not? Oh, we're there. Circle. L1. Hold that too. On. Come on, I don't want to die. There we go. Work, please. Come on, please work. Please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. Oh my goodness.
I know where Sean Mars is. I've got to call that FBI guy Jaden. He's the only one I can trust. He'll be able to save him.
No.
Norman Jaden.
My name is Madison Page. You don't know me. I'm a journalist. We don't have much time, so listen carefully. Ethan Mars is innocent. The killer's name is Scott Shelby. Sean Mars is at 852 Theodore Roosevelt Road. You got all that?
Wait, I know this already. I'm on my way to the warehouse. I gotta go.
Oh my god, this is awesome. You might actually get the best ending. I hope so. I'm as cold as ice.
Sean! 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 Sean!
Oh, but there's a grid there.
I've been looking for a long time even. Looking for a father that would be able to do what mine could not do. Sacrifice himself in order to save his son. Oh, I searched. And then I remembered you.
All those murders, just to find a father capable of saving his son.
Just to find a father? Do you have any idea how it feels to be a worthless nothing in your father's eyes? Believe me, I've suffered just as much as my victims.
I finished your damn trials. Now give me back my son!
He's there. All you have to do is open that grave.
Whoa!
Gotta open this goddamn grate. Gotta find something fast.
Is there like a spike thing?
I'll get you out of there, Sean.
Or anything what I could use as a pressure. Oh, here we go. Bro, you do not give up. So you think the kid could just get out there? Oh, right. I don't know who I'm playing as. Alright.
Take your positions. The suspect is likely to be armed and dangerous. All personnel are ordered to shoot to kill. I repeat, shoot to kill. Ash, are the snipers in position?
Yes, Lieutenant. They're ready on your command.
Perfect. He won't get away this time. We'll gun him down as soon as he shows his face. Hey! You there! What are you doing?
Lieutenant, my name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I have proof that Ethan Mars is innocent. He's not the origami
Ash,
killer.
what is a journalist doing here? I thought I told everybody to keep their mouths shut. Now get her out of here. I don't want her getting in the way.
Okay, Lieutenant. All right, come on.
You're about to make a terrible mistake, Lieutenant. Ethan Mars is innocent. I can prove it.
I think none of them have noticed stuff flying off the top. God,
Please. Breathe.
the best thing for him to do is probably take off the jacket. Because the jacket is like holding pressure inside of him. You want to get the pressure out. That's what I'm gonna guess. I don't know if that's actually true.
Don't leave me. Sean, don't leave me.
What? Oh my god.
Oh, Sean. Oh. I thought you were gone.
Dad, I knew you'd come and save me.
He didn't really, he was doubting me.
Sean, listen.
you are the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I want you to know that whatever happens, I love you more than anything in the world. I'm not dead. I took the poison an hour ago, and I'm not dead.
How's everyone doing?
Ash, get her out of my face.
Mars didn't do it, for Christ's sakes. He's innocent.
Yeah! Hey, what are you doing?
God! I hate this stupid swerve stuff.
Holy crap.
What do we do, Lieutenant?
Attention all personnel, hold your fire. I repeat, hold your fire.
What's going on?
The cops. They're out there. They have the building surrounded. They'll shoot you if you go outside.
I'll go out alone. I'll talk to them. I'll explain.
You'll be dead before you can open your mouth. Look, we'll all go out together, with our hands in the air, and they can't possibly shoot us. I have the evidence that proves your innocence.
Listen, I'm sorry I didn't trust you. I was only thinking about Sean, and I thought...
Dude, you can get up.
That's okay. The only thing that matters is that you saved your son.
Save me. Please, save me.
Help. Come on, get yourself up, get yourself up. Oh. Yeah, he's dead. You got the best ending. Yeah. Please don't shoot. Simple mind.
There was general relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man known as the Origami Killer. The successful resolution of this case was made possible only by the bravery of Ethan Mars, who the police believed at one point to be the killer. It is no doubt due to his great courage and tenacity that he succeeded in foiling the plans of the Origami Killer. The police commissioner presented him with an official apology today. Our main headline today: it is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the Origami Killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Shelby was killed during a massive police operation, but further details have not yet been released to the public.
Whoa.
Let's just say a friend of a friend let me jump in line. If we like it, it's ours.
Whoa.
Hey, Dad! I think I found my room!
Well, what do you think?
It's perfect, Ethan. We'll be able to forget what happened. We'll lead a normal life. And one day, it'll all just seem like a bad dream. We've earned the right to be happy now, Ethan. All three of us.
Imagine if he's done like pinky promise and there was like, boy, I've lost my little finger.
Our guest today is on the cover of Today's World magazine this week and has been hailed by the whole nation as a new hero for our times. Astonishingly, he almost single-handedly ended the sinister series of killings by the man known as the Origami Killer and saved the life of young Shaun Mars. His determination, courage, and intelligence have won our admiration. Norman Jayden. Good evening.
Damn. So now? What the? Hey, you blooming, how are you?
want to see them again.
I'm a father too.
Oh. So, that is the end. Hey, what's this? It's a good game. I have enjoyed it. Let me look at trophies. I hope you all enjoyed that. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.